If you're watching this, and this is the Mission Impossible cinema film review, I hope you enjoy it. It is short, but let's do the video. Hi everyone, so I'm here and we're going to watch the new Mission Impossible, Final Reckoning. We're going to see it, it's going to be good, and I'll tell you my thoughts on it when I get back. Hey. I've just finished watching the movie, so let's dive into it. What's my thoughts, and what's the story? A short premise of the story, let's tell you. So, we have the main guy, Ethan Hunt. He's back in this one, and wow, what can I say? He's really, really good. I'm really happy that he's back in this movie, playing the character that he played before, Ethan Hunt in the Mission Impossible films. In this one, he's got a message from the federal investigation. Halfway through, the federal investigation people tells Tom Cruise's character, Ethan Hunt, that he's got a mission to do about AI. AI's taken over. It's like part of AI's involved in it, like an AI thing. The name of the AI is called the Entity. That's right. That's yeah. Anyway, they mentioned that a few times in the movie, but the Entity is the AI. But they have to destroy this thing before it creates a nuclear impact. So it will destroy everyone basically. We get loads of stunts by Tom Cruise. He was fantastic. In this film, this is the first movie, by the way, I thought I mentioned that he, the first time I seen him in a movie in the cinema. I know, right? What the hell? First movie I seen him in a cinema? Damn, that's so sad. But anyway, I seen this film in a way. I really enjoyed this film, and it really done well. The ending of this film was very it was very really good. I like the fact that we get to see Simon Pegg back in this film. Simon Pegg's in this movie. We also have the other actors in the movie, but we also have Ving Rhames. That's right, Ving Rhames is in this film. He was fantastic in this film, playing one of the characters from the previous movies. He was great. Well, in a way, in this movie, But basically, he has to solve this bomb halfway through the movie. I think it's halfway through the beginning of the movie. He goes to see his friend, and he's unlocking the bomb. But the problem is, the bomb that he's trying to, solve, Ethan Hunt needs to get out because they can't win either way. If they, just destroy the bomb, the place blows up. So there was a one-way thing. You couldn't. So he has to try and get out. If I'm explaining this film in a way that's too complicated or just too much, like too quickly, it's because it's a 3-hour movie and I forgot half of the stuff that's in the movie. But anyway, bear with me. The evil villain wants to use it. The main bad guy in it, wants to use it, so he's in power of it, and he wants to use it to destroy. He's a bad guy. Anyway. That's one of the characters in the movie, and you see him throughout the film. Not throughout, but you see him in some scenes. Anyway, there is a lot of going on in between what's happening there and what's happening in that. But that's the main plot line of the movie that I've just mentioned. He's got to destroy it by getting. And by the way, how he gets the actual thing. This is not a spoiler because I'll just mention it right now. But there's a scene in the movie, right? There's a scene in the film. This is something I remember. The stunts I remember because I've just seen it, and I remember them. But basically, what that is because he needs to try and get the machine, that makes the AI do its thing in the first place. He goes under the sea, like deep of the ocean, and he needs to go in the ship, which was again mentioned in the other movies. He goes in there, and there is some crazy stuff happening, like the ship tipping over, and he has to try and like get out before, because he's got this suit on to protect him, and if that breaks, he can't breathe. He just suffocates and then he just dies. But basically, oh my god, it makes you feel when the movie's on. You're like, oh my god, when does he get out of this thing? And he does, but that's all I'm going to say. But that is half of what the scene is. He's in this ship, and that's how he gets the machine to stop it from occurring, from the events occurring. And anyway, that's that. Let's go back to the bad guy. Control of the AI. He has this thing called around his neck called like a chip or something, and that chip he needs to I can't really explain it, but basically he needs to take that, put it into the AI machine thing, and then it breaks the whole thing. But they have to do it on time. They have to do it on time, and then the AI breaks and everything goes back to normal again. So I think it's the antidote or something like that. What he has in his neck, but he's using that to keep it safe so no one gets it. And then Ethan comes over to try and get it, to put it inside the machine, and to destroy it. By the way, before that even happens, he goes to this plane, and literally, he goes on the red plane, and then he just changes onto the yellow plane, and that's when you see the famous stunt scene, what Tom Cruise was actually talking about on some of his interviews, and lots of other stuff. And I've seen it, and I've seen how it really was real. Tom Cruise, it was insane. I watched it. I watched that Tom Cruise scene, and it was really, really, really good. It really good. There's a scene where he's holding onto, onto the literal pole. Put a picture of the scenes that I'm talking about. But he's like holding onto the pole, and he's like, "What the fuck is going on?" Well, he doesn't actually say that, but I said that because I was like, "What the hell's going on?" There's lots of stuff happening in the film. Anyway, basically, he's holding on for dear life on this yellow plane, and it's very it's insane because on the ground you can actually see like how he was like holding on for dear life in the air. It was insane. So that's mainly the plot of the movie. I would give this film a 10 out of 10. Or probably 9 out of 10. You know what? No, 10 out of 10. Because it's the final reckoning. It's the final Mission Impossible. The final one. And I really enjoyed it. It had loads of actors in this one. It also had the actor from the Captain America. The wife in Captain America. The love of Captain America is in this film as well. There's a lot of things going on in this film, but the main plot line is what I've just told you. That's what the story of the movie is. I would definitely watch this again if you haven't seen this film. I really do recommend it. It is the final film, and it's very effective. We've got a few people from the original, and it was really good. Simon Pegg was kind of funny in this one as well. There's a fight scene. I gotta laugh, but he did a mistake. Not a mistake, but there's a scene where he fights this person and this fire goes off, but it's only when he punches someone and then the fire just randomly starts off. You know what scene I'm talking about when you watch the movie. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the movie. Tell me in the comments down below if this was your favourite Mission Impossible movie, and I'll see everyone very soon for another video. That was my cinema film review video, and thanks for watching.